What's going on? This is another Real Talk moment by your boy Willie J, and this was really going to hit home for a lot of my brothers. And I wanted to speak to you all because it's so many people out here helping women. And don't take this in the wrong way, women, but it's so many people out here helping you all, trying to get past your hurt and past your pain. And I want to do the same thing too. But I want to speak to my brothers. And I want to speak to those that feel lost right now and don't know why. They're afraid to love and open up their hearts again, and they don't know why. And they're in a relationship with a woman that's a good woman, and they know that if they was able to let go, that these things could blossom and be something beautiful. I'm speaking to you. I'm speaking to the man that is hurt, the man that is broken, the man that is angry because he's been doing everything in his power to be able to move forward. But it seems like every time he take a steps forward, he get knocked back 10 more feet. I'm talking to you. And I want you all to understand this, is that I'm not downing you. I'm not talking bad toward you or anything. But most of our pain and our hurt is caused on ourselves. Yes, and I said it. And you hear that saying, men aren't shit. You know, I don't want to say the cuss word, but men aren't shit. Right? That's what they say. And a lot of times we beat down by the world so much, and by society, and by, you know, our friends and family, and the women that we talk to and the women that we try to talk to. They don't give us a shot, or they beat us down, or they talk bad to us. And when we come home, we don't have any peace. And we're trying to figure out, why are we so angry and why are we so hurt? And I want you to go back to that time, to that very first love that broke your heart. That's what I want you to do. Go back to how it made you feel. And most of us we haven't healed from that first relationship that broke us. It could be 10, 20 years from now or later, and you still hurting from that because you never took the time to heal. You did everything else. You went out to the club, you found you another woman, you had sex, you was drinking, doing drugs. You did everything else but take the time to figure out why it hurt you. Why is it that you gave your all and this person did not reciprocate it and they left you? Why? Most of you are having this type of problem, and it has caused so much drama and pain in your life that you don't even know what to do, where to start. And I will want to tell you right now, I can tell you where to start, because I was in your very shoes. I was there. I'm 215 now. I got down to almost 135, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around there, because I was heartbroken and I didn't know how to deal with it. And I had friends around me that told me, man, listen, what you need to do, you need to go to the club, man. Let's go to the club. You know, but I'm not a drinker, so I didn't drink. But they was like, you need to get you another woman. Let her go, get past that. But how? When I didn't deal with the very problem of why. Some of us has caused the breakup, but it was with the woman that we loved so much and wanted to be with, that we still didn't know how to do things. So we was making the mistakes of either cheating or not treating them the way that they needed to be treated, because we was trying to stay hold with how society say we should be and how we should treat a woman. Oh, I'm not a punk, so I'm not gonna do certain things, because we was trying to impress our friends. And while we was impressing our friends in society, we was losing our love at home. We was losing our sanity at home, our peace at home, because we was trying to do what the world told us to do and not what our heart told us to do. So if you're in this place right now, you feel like you're broken and you're lost, and you're trying to find your way out of your place in life that you're lost and you just don't know what to do, I'm here to tell you that it's okay. It's okay that you're lost. But for you to stay in that place is not okay. So if you see that you're lost, you see that you're hurt, and you see that every time that you give out something to someone, it may hurt them, then maybe you need to take a step back and realize that I am broken. And how can you give to someone if you don't have anything to give? How can you love someone if you haven't loved yourself in years or don't know how to love yourself? How can you ask someone to give you something that you don't even know what you want? It's time for you to start loving yourself now. It's time for you, my brother, It's time for you to start loving you. It's time for you to start giving back to you. And it's time for you to stop hurting others because you're hurt. That's not right. And when they say men ain't a lot of times it's because the stuff that you're doing makes you seem like you're worthless. And are you worthless? No. Do you want people to tell you that you're worthless? No. Stop acting like it. And I understand because I was there. I cheated. I treated women wrong. And I didn't know why until I took the time to find me, and I realized that I was hurting from a relationship in college. I was broken. I was a grown man in age, but I was still a kid in my emotions and my mental capacity, because I was holding on and I was stuck back in those years, and I never allowed my emotions and my mental capacity to look at life and relationships to grow with my age, because I was stuck in the past, living in the present, asking God to bless my future. It's time for you to change. It's time for you to let go. It's time for you to be honest. It's time for you to release your feelings. It's time for you to be able to say, you know what? I'm hurt. I don't know what to do. Can I help? Can you help me? Ask for help. Don't be afraid of it. Because it's time for you to start loving yourself. And it's time for you to stop hurting you and the people around you and the people that's in your life because you're hurting. It's okay to cry. It's okay to say, I messed up. But it's not okay to stay where you are and expect to get different results. Start loving yourself. I love you.